Boise, you're doing it right.
It's a party shower.
Hi, I'm Kim and this is Norm. We are part-time RVers and full-time adventurers. Living life to the fullest is our quest because, as you know, tomorrow is never promised.
We're trying out this hotel. It's called the Modern Hotel.
We kind of like to find out-of-the-way fun places. At least I do. Something that's a little interesting and quirky.
Right. This one so far looks really quirky.
Wait till you see the outside.
And we're kind of wondering what this is going to be like.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. You want to see?
Yes.
Look. It's so cute. I'm loving it. And look, I'm going to take this off. Look, the front desk gave us this bag because it's COVID. And so all your little essentials are all put in there. And because we're in Idaho, we get an Idaho Spud candy bar. Is that so fantastic?
Not too bad.
Oh, come on.
Take this off.
Come on. Norm's more concerned because he's more concerned about the truck.
Yeah, the parking seems a little sketch.
Yeah, but look, let's go look at the
check out the
bathroom.
bathroom.
I gotta put all this stuff down. You wouldn't think that I need this much stuff for 2 nights. But a girl's gotta be prepared.
Alrighty, let's see what's going on here.
Oh, it's really cute. Oh, look at the shower. Coming from an RV to this.
Party shower.
It's a party shower. Let's get them packed. And they said they had some e-bikes. You want to go e-biking?
Let's see if we can do this.
You're done?
I'm not used to a bike having brakes on the
pedals?
pedals. A little different. All right.
All right, my turn.
Push back on the pedal. You can't do it with your feet, with the pedals up and down.
Here.
And did we say we're in Boise? I don't know if we told you.
Yeah, well, we might tell you multiple times throughout this trip.
So this is kind of the downtown area, and they have a green space bike trail we're going to go on.
Yeah.
So they say you can go 17 miles one direction and 34 the other.
We're not going to go
No,
that
I don't
far.
think we're going to see it all.
We're supposed to bring the bikes back before sundown, so we don't have that long.
No.
And there's no gears on these bikes.
Mine has gears.
Oh. Oh, look, they do.
I don't know.
Used them.
Haven't used them. How you doing back there? Awesome. Well, How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's been such a long time since I've been on my bike. I'm loving it.
So this is a really cool park with all sorts of quotes from various human rights activists and supporters. Here's one from the Martin Luther King Jr. famous I Have a Dream speech. Anne Frank, Jimmy Carter, Eleanor Roosevelt. This is awesome. Well, I think I lost her. Oh, there she is.
This fits quite perfectly with all we were discussing on the way here. And you know, the wonderful experiences that we've had in this last 8 weeks and the great people among us. And this just epitomizes that.
I didn't know this existed here, but it's quite touching.
Yes.
It's just awesome to see, and looks like they have all sorts of water features in here during the summertime. Those are turned off now, but memorials and sayings and thoughts.
All to make us better people.
Yeah, we need a lot of that.
Yeah, we do right now.
Help make this world a better place.
I love this one. I'm going to read this one to you. This is by Anne Frank, who this whole park is memorialized for, and I'm loving this. She says, "It's difficult in times like these. Ideals, dreams, and cherished hopes rise within us, only to be crushed by grim reality. It's a wonder I haven't abandoned all my ideals. They seem so absurd and impractical, yet I cling to them because I still believe, in spite of everything, that people are truly good at heart." Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out. We're going to head out for breakfast to someplace called Bacon. What could be better for breakfast than that? But before we go, you've got to see the outside of this building. It is so fun.
It's a bit of a sleepy morning here in Boise on a Saturday, but came across this interesting piece of information. Harry Orchard stayed at the Idaho Hotel prior to assassinating Governor Stronberg. Orchard planned to bomb the Idaho, but changed his mind.
You never know what you're going to find.
You know it's got to be a good breakfast place when the name of the place is Bacon.
It is scrumptious. A little pricey, but scrumptious. All different kinds of bacon. $2 a slice. Is it worth it? I don't know. Norm, you're the bacon connoisseur.
It's pretty yummy. One thing that they have here that's unique is they have bacon shots. And they'll set you up a flight of 5 shot glasses with bacon. Different kinds of bacon. Today we're going on a hike. We like to do that a lot wherever we go. Find a trail and head out and explore. Today we're on the 5-mile Gulch trail.
Which is a 7-mile trail.
Yeah, I'm not sure who named this. It's actually 3.5 out and 3.5 back. So you got a 3.5-mile trail and 5-mile gulch. Somebody's math was not very good. We're in Boise, Idaho. This hike is just minutes outside of downtown. It's called the 5-Mile Gulch.
I am loving Boise. I want to move here.
Tell us how you feel.
I haven't been to a town that I've loved so much. I can't remember the last time. This is just a fantastic place. We might have to switch our domicile.
Boise, you're doing it right.
Oh, that smells so good. Want to smell?
Wild sage.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You get a lot of sage out in the wild, wild west. Some of you that are maybe in other parts of the country aren't so familiar with it, but man, it just grows everywhere in Idaho and Utah and many parts of the desert west. And wow, it just smells so good.
It's supposed to help keep the bugs away. So if you take some, rub it on you, that smell is supposed to help, according to our friend Joni, supposed to help keep the bugs away.
So it looks like it's that time of year for the sage to go to seed.
Yep.
It's puffing up all over the place.
It's beautiful. What do you think has been going on in here?
Lots of graffiti.
A little bit of shenanigans.
Artwork, I guess.
Shenanigans.
Yes. After 8 months of living in our RV full time, I think we've learned a few things.
We've been adventuring.
We've done a lot of adventuring, and we've done a lot of seeing the western U.S., and it's been just so awesome.
It has. I've learned, I think, if I try to combine it down to just a few items, for me personally, I think I've learned 3 things. First was a bit of a surprise for me. I've learned that I really do like RV living full time. We've been doing this for 8 weeks, and I am not ready to go home.
Now, 8 weeks doesn't compare to those of you that have been doing it for years, but it's the longest we've ever spent in our RV ever, never even close to that. And you know, you kind of wonder what it's
like.
Yeah, and it's just been awesome. We've been on our own schedule. We go where we want, when we want, see what we want,
do what we want, get up when we want.
Yeah, sleep in when we want, or get up early if we want, and it's just been amazing. We've loved it.
Yeah. Second thing for me is not a surprise, but it's just an affirmation, is that I have not gotten tired of him.
Oh, lucky me.
I really haven't. I mean, every now and then I want to, but on the whole, it's more than on the whole. It's just been great. I have not gotten tired of him at all. Now, I cannot say that it's the same in return.
I can. I've loved every minute. We've had a great time together, and we're looking forward to so much more. But as far as some of the things we've learned, there's a YouTube channel that we came across, maybe 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. And it was called The Greatest of Us. And it was a single guy. He
used to be a newscaster.
A newscaster in Arizona.
Single guy.
Caleb was his name, or is his name.
Yep.
The channel doesn't exist anymore, but he had a channel that I think kind of changed us.
It did. It epitomizes what is the greatest of us, meaning us as a humankind, and also us in the U.S. And he went around and interviewed different people that he found to be extremely wonderful, but were, they were
average
athletes. They were just average Joes.
Yep. He would go to small town USA and do a little searching and find out who he should tell a story. He was a great
Great
I keep saying was, and I guess because the channel doesn't exist anymore.
He is a great storyteller.
He is a great storyteller, a great young man who had a great story of his own to tell, and it just really touched us on how much good there still is in this good old US of A.
There's a lot for us to learn here, but I don't know. That's kind of a fun challenge too.
Baggage that they don't need to carry around. Hating each other. We're gonna need a lot of love now.
Man, I drove in here with so much baggage. I feel like I'm leaving with a much lighter load.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of searching to find it.
No.
And we've discovered it just in the short 8 weeks that we've been on the road.
Right. So I feel like, just quickly, I can identify at least 5 major experiences that we have, and we hope to share those with you. But beyond those 5, it's just every day we find someone who's willing to help. Like on the way up this trail, we didn't know where we were going or what we should expect, and these 2 men on bikes just were happy to sit and visit with us. They were locals, told us where to go, what to expect. Yeah, a few minutes out of their day. It was wonderful.
Yeah. So as we continue this hike today, we're going to share with you our experiences of 5 amazing experiences that we have had since we've left home.
Stories that we're going to tell you are in no particular order of importance or not, but the first one I'm going to share with you is actually another YouTuber. It's TJ and Bree from Embracing Detours. So we just happened to be parked the next campsite over from them in the Ketchum area, and we saw their truck go by and we're like, I think that's them. And so then we ended up getting brazen enough to go knock on their camper door, which probably is against all camping etiquette, but we did it anyway. And we just made a great friendship. We had a conversation. They invited us for dinner that very night. The next night they came over for dinner to our camper. We shared stories about being YouTubers and what's gone right and what's gone wrong, and their experiences of traveling full-time, and we've continued to stay in touch with them over the last few weeks, and I'm sure we'll get to see them again. So TJ and Bree, hi, we love you, and thanks for opening your trailer door and inviting us for dinner.
Another example of people that were just so kind, went out of their way, and just showed that there are great people still out there. There's a couple by the name of Al and Nancy. We were in the Grand Tetons, and we were going to a dispersed camping area that we had heard of, and we got up there, and it was packed. There were so many people, and we did not have, we're at a fork on the road and the trail, figure out where we're going, but we couldn't find a spot to stay in, so we just kind of pulled off to the side, and we were wandering around looking, and they came up to us and said, "You guys looking for a spot?" And we said, "Yeah, we are." And then they said, "Well, we have a really large spot. You're welcome to join us." So we backed our trailer, our fifth wheel, into their site with them, and we visited with them. We became friends with them, and we even went to the next camping location. They joined us in Custer. It's great people like that just make you realize there are so many wonderful people. They're another example of the greatest among us. They go a lot faster when they're going downhill. I need to capture one of them for you. They go racing down that mountain really fast. At least it seemed fast to me. Today is Halloween, and the temperatures could not be better for a hike. I think we got a high of 60 today. It's just a beautiful blue sky. What a great day for a hike.
Who in the world likes the laundromat? I don't know about anybody that likes going to the laundromat, but I can tell you we had a fun time when we were in Buffalo at the laundromat. Norm was going in with our basket of laundry, and he hears from behind, "Hey, Mountain Beaches." And there we turned around and were two of our viewers. Their names are Tim and Catherine, and we had the best time just doing our laundry, folding the laundry, visiting with each other. I don't know, we spent a good hour and a half just having conversation. Now, we didn't get to follow up with them and go out to dinner or go to their campsite or have them to us, but it really made a difference for me in particular that day to just meet one of our viewers out and about, fun conversation. So, Catherine and Tim, thank you. You made my day.
So another couple that I wanted to share with you of example of kindness is Dennis and Sharon. They are followers of our channel, and they reached out to us and saw that we were going to be in the same area as them. And so we ended up camping at the same campground as them at Devil's Tower in the KOA. They recommended, they told us where they were going to be, so we booked a spot there as well. Just the nicest people. We had never met them before. We went over, oh, and of course, another reflection owner, this one exact same model as ours. And they just were so kind. They invited us in. They invited us for dinner. We laughed. We chatted. We shared experiences. Great people. And another thank you to Dennis and Sharon for being so kind to us. And that is just what we're experiencing. There are so many amazing people out in this world that we're just waiting to meet. Are you the next one?
The next couple that we're going to talk about are Mercedes and John from RV Odd Couple. We've been communicating with them for a while now.
Yeah, for over a year, texting and phone calls and Zoom meetings with them.
But we've never met them in person.
Never met them until just recently.
So listen to this, guys. We had no idea when we were coming to Colorado that we were going to cross paths with mountain beaches. And believe it or not, we had literally crossed the Colorado border the night before when Mercedes reached out to me and said, hey, Norm and Kim from Mountain Beaches are in Greeley.
So they came over to the RV park that we were staying in. We chatted for a bit in the rig. They were so nice and took us out to dinner. And we went back, and it was Sage too. We got to meet Sage, and she was so cute. We were walking back to the car, and she had a hold of John's hand, and she turned up to Norm and said, come on, Norm, and held his hand all the way back to the car.
Just melted my heart. We held hands all the way back to the truck.
Another couple that are the best amongst us.
Yes. Great experiences. That's 5. Just in 8 weeks, and there probably were more. I mean, we've met so many people just on this trail, and every time we move out of the way for them, they smile at us, they say thank you, and on they go because they're faster than us. Imagine that.
No, but we've met so many just sweet people along the way. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to continue to look for the greatest amongst us. In the meantime, I picked out this video right over here. Click on it, and I'll join you in just a sec.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future